push-up for a game or sit-ups.
And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead. It's almost that time. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
And now Washington's starting group. They've got Jordan. Barry is out there with Hansen. And it's Santiago in at the 4 spot. And for the Pacers, we've got Little, and it's Ford in at the power forward. Greg, we've got 2 of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
And so off the tip, it's Washington. It's been no secret that MP's outstanding offense has wanted to put up big numbers against the league's top-rated defensive teams. And teams coming in to play him are well aware of that.
MP and this squad are proving why they're one of the best offenses in the NBA. They set a lofty goal for themselves, made themselves public enemy #1, and squashed the competition. What else can you say? These guys are looking like a powerhouse.
Now, here's Jordan. To the paint, here's Hansen, and the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Little. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Santiago the pass to Jordan. Fades and shoots. Another one falls for Washington.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's Wall. Coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. Little. Indiana again missing. For Washington, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And Jordan gets it to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Wall passes to Ford. Back to Wall to stop the run. Washington with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. So they knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The Wizards making a switch here. Ramsey's checked in. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Washington. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And checking out Indiana, right on their heels as they've got the next best record.
I think for Washington, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
It's obvious their eyes have been squarely on the postseason for a while. It'll be fascinating to see if the regular season dominance carries over.
Here's Ford after the made shot from Jordan. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Ramsey. Here's Santiago. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Wall. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Here's Jordan. The second effort, he lays it in. He has 5.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And that one is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
All with it, he's picked up by Jordan. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against Phoenix.
You know, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. Number 1, the Wizards.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor. He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Takes it inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Pacers trail by 21. Washington with it. Another key contributor to that nice win against Phoenix. And there's the foul. It goes on cool hands. That's his first foul. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first. Ingram a screen on Kerr. Here's Mann. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Washington Wizards sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field. And welcome back. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball.
Let me get that 40
ball. I don't think anybody likes, one, guys flopping to draw fouls, and then two, whining when fouls aren't called.
Taking a look at the Wizards. We've got Barry. Jordan is out there with Kerr, and it's Santiago in at the 4. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, cool hands in that last outing against Charlotte just was phenomenal. He contributed 61 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. Totals like that put him in rarefied company. A game for the ages. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Little kicks to Monroe. Back to Little. Indiana moving the ball around. Pass to Monroe. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Wizards leading by 17. Back to Jordan. Here's Ramsey. Kerr outside. The 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Now Wall. He has 5. Now here's Little. To the wing on the left. Ford passes to Wall. Pass to Monroe. And he banks in the lane.
Missed it.
Monroe's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Got a piece of it. Here's Jordan.
Ah, shit, I missed it.
And that misses everything.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
For the 3. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Wizards out front, delivering the blowout. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports.
Like and subscribe.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Washington Wizards.
You know, on the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of watching Big Fella out there.
You know they're going to have some bruised elbows tonight. Thank you, Kenny. That was your first compliment in 3 years.
Two.
All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best case scenario, but then again, best laid plans. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Cool Hands in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Pacers trail by 21. We've got Monroe, and it's Popovich in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Pass to Hansen. This one for three. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Hansen's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Wizards. Indiana's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Washington has gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. The shot's good from Jordan.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Wall attacking. An easy 2 points on the layup. Wall's got his third basket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Ford. Beyond the arc. Washington with the rebound. Jordan passes to Barry. Here's Hansen. And the shot goes down. Hansen's got 5 points in the quarter.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Wall finds Little. And here is Monroe. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting 43% for the game. And the Pacers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
first in rebounding, and they have been extremely skilled at the art of the putback. They're ranked second in the league in second chance points. Just aggressive at attacking the offensive glass.
And that #1 ranking in rebounding is no fluke. They've got the muscle and, Greg, the persistence to control the glass in every game they play. Here's Little. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And it's in there. He's got 9.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And the slam dunk by Wall.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
And it's Wall with the ball for Indiana. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Jordan outside. Pacers with the rebound. Left side, Wall. Here's Popovich. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Hanson the pass to Jordan. Good work defensively by Monroe.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for him.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Little can't hit.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Pass to Ramsey. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Hall. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Washington against Morris. Now Ford. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Hall.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Jordan on the wing. Takes the 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. Jordan's got 11 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Little passes to Ford. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Indiana again missing. Pass to Jordan. He got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Washington out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another and are simply running away with this one. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Wizards. We've got Oakley, Sarr out there with Morris, and it's Ramsey in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Hall. Morris with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. Hall, no good.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Ramsey. Pass to Oakley. That is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. And I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Monroe. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Outside Oakley. Pass to Jordan. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Jordan's got 41.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, yeah.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
For Indiana, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the 3rd. Pretty cold down the stretch. Here's Little. Oakley with some nice D. The Wizards have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Jordan kicks to Oakley. Pass to Ramsey. Now, here's Jordan. And a miss there on the triple. Now here's Little, defended by Oakley. Here's Popovich. The three-pointer, no good. Washington's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Washington.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And in the season finale between these two teams, they seal the deal, making smart adjustments along the way to finish out the year with an impressive 3-1 record against the Pacers.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jordan.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
Down low, here's Ford. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Pass to Sarr. And here's Oakley. Now Sarr. Clock at 6. And here's Jordan outside. And again, Washington with the triple.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
And they sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance.